Hello students, in this video I am going to solve some problems from real numbers which are given in the sample paper of CBSE board. A number q is prime factorized as 3 square into 7 square into b, where b is a prime number other than 3 and 7. Based on the above information, two statements are given below, one labeled assertion and the other labeled reason. Read the statements carefully and choose the option that correctly describes the statement A and R. Now, assertion A is given, Q is definitely an odd number. Reason R is given, 3 square into 7 square is an odd number. And we have the four options. Both A and R are true and R is the correct explanation for A. Option B, both A and R are true but R is not the correct explanation for A. Option C, A is true but R is false. Option D, A is false but R is true. Here, any odd number square is always odd. Two odd numbers are multiplied. Product is always odd number. Odd number into even number, always product is even. Now here it is given, prime factorization of q is 3 square into 7 square into b. So 3 square is odd, 7 square is odd. Odd into odd, we are getting here this product is odd. Now, what about this b? b is a prime number other than 3 and 7. Suppose b is any odd prime number, obviously the product will become odd. But b is 2, in that case odd into even, we are getting the product even. So here assertion A is given, q is definitely an odd number, that is false, and 3 square into 7 square is an odd number is true. So here suitable option is D, A is false but R is true. Now we are coming to the second sum. Prime factorization of three numbers A, B and C are given below. A is equal to 2 to the power of R into 3 to the power of P into 5 to the power of Q. B is equal to 2 to the power of P into 3 to the power of R into 5 to the power of P. And C is equal to 2 to the power of Q into 3 to the power of Q into 5 to the power of P, such that P is less than Q less than R and P, Q and R are natural numbers. Second point is given here. The largest number that divides A, B and C without leaving the remainder is given 30. The smallest number that leaves a remainder of 2 when divides by each of A, B, C is given 5402. Find A, B and C, show your work. Now here prime factorization of three numbers are given, A, B, C. And the important point is P, Q and R, all the exponents are the natural numbers it is given, and P is the smallest one and R is the largest one. Then the largest number that divides A, B, C without leaving any remainder is 30. That means HCF of all these three numbers A, B and C, that is equal to 30. Next one is the smallest number that leaves the remainder 2 when divided by each of A, B, C is given 5402. Here LCM of A, B and C, it will become 5402 minus 2, that is equal to 5400. Now we want to find out A, B and C. We are coming to the solution of this. I wrote the numbers A, B and C. HCF of A, B, C is given 30. Just will prime factorize this. 2 15 times 3 5s are. So we can write 2 into 3 into 5. And here we have all the powers are 1. Okay. Now what is HCF of these three numbers we'll find out. Here, when we find out the HCF, always we write in the common factor which is having the lowest power. Smallest power is P. What is the HCF of these three numbers? that is 2 to the power of p into p is the smallest power here. So 3 to the power of p into 5 to the power of p. So what is p by comparison? We can understand, therefore p is equal to 1. LCM of ABC is equal to 5402. From that remainder 2 we should subtract. So LCM will become 5400. We'll find the prime factorization of 5400. It goes by 2, 2700, 2, 1350 it goes. Again we can divide by 2, 675. We can divide by 3, 225. Again we can divide by 3, 7s are 21, here 5 times, 3, 25 times, and again we can divide by 5, 5s are. What we can write here? 2 cube into 3 cube into 5 square. Now we'll find the LCM of these three numbers, ABC. What is LCM? We write all the factors, 2, 3 and into 5, and we write all the highest powers of this. We know the highest number is r, 2 to the power of r. Out of all this, r is the highest one, 3 to the power of r, and here r is not there, but q is more than p. So q is highest here, 5 to the power of q. Now just compare, r is equal to 3 and q is equal to 2. Now we are coming to the last part of this. We need to find out all these three numbers a, b and c, and we got the values p is equal to 1, q is equal to 2 and r is equal to 3. Just we'll substitute over here. A is equal to 2 to the power of r is given 3, 2 cube into 3 to the power of 1, it is p is 1 and q is 2, so 5 square. So we will get here 8 into 3 into 25. When we multiply everything, we will get 600. Next we find out what is b is equal to 2 to the power of p, that is equal to 1 into 3 to the power of r, r is 3, and 5 to the power of p is equal to 1. So 5 2s are 10 here, 10 into 27, 3 cubes. So we are getting 270. And the last one, c, we require to find out 2 to the power of q, 2 square, into 3 to the power of q, 3 square, into 5 to the power of p, that is 1. So we will get here 4 into 9 into 5, and when we multiply all this, 180.